Vice Chancellor for Industry and Community Relations of University Putra Malaysia, Professor Dr. Engineer Insinyur Renugant Barataraju, Medlit Scientific Coordinator from the University of Vienna, Professor Dr. Thomas A. Bauer, leaders from the media industry, media practitioners, academics, leaders of student associations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the launching of the massive open online courses known as MOOC and Media Literacy Network. To begin today's ceremony, it is an honor for me to introduce to you University Putra Malaysia's Project Manager, Professor Dr. Ezhar Tamam, to deliver his presentation on media literacy and the massive open online courses, MOOC. Please give him a warm welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang bahagia, Profesor Dr. Engineer Insinyur Profesor Renugant Barataraju, yang dihormati Ketua Jabatan Ketua Besar, dan saya juga hormati peserta projek MILIT dan pada semua tetamu yang hadir pada pagi hari ini. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah ya Rabbil Alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. I'm delighted to see familiar faces, some of you. Some are new faces that I see here, but I'm very glad you are here despite of your busy time. And this particular event is held in conjunction with the MIDLIT meeting, that is the project on Erasmus Plus on capacity buildings related to critical media literacy funded by Erasmus Plus. All the organizer invited communications and media educators. We invited media leaders. We also invited leaders of NGO to our program in the hope that we can connect together, we can collaborate together for the purpose of promoting critical media literacy in the society. So with that, I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone that are able to make it here, here today, this morning. We have a couple from our friends, academics from other universities here. We have people from the media industry. We have people also from the NGO, and we are supposed to expecting some press people also here. But as I said in my teams when we had a meeting yesterday, today there's a big events going on in PWTC. Most of the journalists are over there for the UMNO conventions. So thank you everyone, particularly to the stakeholders, relevant stakeholders in critical media literacy, hoping that we can connect and we can form partnership in order to advance critical media literacy in this country. So your engagement, your support is very important. We sought your support, we sought your engagement, and it is very valuable to us. On behalf of this MIDLIT network, MIDLIT network is an acronym for Media Literacy Network. On behalf of MIDLIT networks, we really hope that we can work together not only 2 days, but in the future we collaborate, we share expertise, we share resources, so that we can increase the level of critical media literacy in the society. So by presenting what Midlit project is, what Midlit Networks is, what we have done, what we have achieved, and what we intend to achieve beyond the project durations. Hopefully that with that understanding, you are with us, with the Media Literacy Network, support us in advancing the cause on media literacy education in the country, in Malaysia, as well as in other national chapters of the Media Literacy Network. So before I briefly introduce what is this Midlit project and this network, let me quote this. Director of Campaign and Communication from Ethical Journalism Network. Media literacy is the doorway to meaningful participation in our media-driven society. When we swim in a sea of information, even today, we need to be able to discriminate between relevant and obsolete information, between the true and false news, advertising and just plain fiction. Against the backdrop of current political and societal development, having the capacity to access, critically to understand and interact with the media has never been as important as it is now. I strongly concur with Tom Low on this remark. So in this regard, in this context, the Midlit project perfectly fits into the demand as well as the situation what we are facing now. As earlier in my slide that I skipped earlier, this is the website of our project. We can get into this website if you type in Midlit Visions. So we'll get all the information about the website, history about the project, the achievement that we have achieved, the people who are in this projects, and in a greater details, what are the milestones that we have achieved. Now, in the current situations, let me highlight a couple of things that we need to consider seriously. So the following things are the emerging concern in our society that we need to be concerned of, because it relates to our capacity to access, to evaluate, to analyze, and to create media content. What I'm trying to say is that the emerging issues in current information or open information society or open information crisis, that now, even though we are in fast mediated society, where we have to take note that we live in a flawed culture of communications. Right? So that we have to really be concerned of this, the kind of the drawbacks with the advance or in communications technology and also in the media technology. And the next is that our patterns of communications is that we are mixing personal and public expressions. We don't know when it's supposed to be private, all right, and when it's supposed to be public. We tend to mix that, and then everything is, we can see a lot of things, information. Yes, information, people say that information is power, but Prof. Thomas said that yes, information is also a responsibility. So we need to be really mindful. What are the things that we read? What are the things that we disseminate with other people? And what are the communications that we dish to other people? Now, another emerging issue is that we are hitting the limit of free expression. Alright? Without a critical analysis, we just forward and everything, so we just express anything that we like. So again, in this context, that we need to really promote a critical media literacy in our society. And of course, the other one is challenges of extremism and propaganda that we find every day, every minute in the media. These are some of the emerging challenges or issues that we need to address. Hopefully, we can take our part, you together with the Media Literacy Network, take our part in order to educate the society, to enhance the level of critical media literacy in the society. Now, these four emerging trends or four emerging issues, to me, is a clear sign. Is a clear sign that we need to work together, that we as a society, all relevant media stakeholders that are involved in communication and media education, we must work collectively to promote meaningful and responsible communication. Now, having said that, let me briefly explain to you about this Mid-Lit project. This network consortium consists of 9 universities. Three universities coming from the European countries, with University of Vienna as the coordinator, and Prof. Bauer here is the scientific advisor to the project, and we have the University of Zeppelin from Germany, and we have Opens University from Netherlands with us and helping to implement this Mid-Lit project. And then we have this 6 universities from Southeast Asia. We have 2 universities from Malaysia, that is UPM and Malaysia Kelantan, and we have Chulalongkorn, and we have, I have a bad problem until today to pronounce this university's name. I have having a hard time to pronounce that. And we have Academy of Journalism and Communications from Hanoi, and University of Social Science and Humanities from Ho Chi Minh cities. So we have been working closely for the past 2 years on this project. The first phase of the project is doing a research, we call it a Delphi study, to get baseline data to create e-learning material for our project. And then the second phase or the second year of the project is developing e-learning materials for online course. So now, if you look at this diagram probably summarizes the ideas about the project. And if you can see here, all right, the core or the thrust of the project is about promoting media literacy knowledge in the society, and hoping that our project and beyond the project, we can create a media literate society in the partners country. And of course, to do that, we have a series of workshops, a series of training on capacity building, is to develop capacity building on e-learning capabilities. So we have this equipment from the Erasmus Plus grant, And then we have the training program and how to develop a MOOC. And based on what we have learned from our research project, we developed the course, we call it Media Literacy for Social Change MOOC, or Massive Open Online Learning Course for Malaysia. And each partner countries, Vietnam as well as Thailand, they have their own MOOC, like just what Malaysia has. Some of the content probably overlaps, but there are not many. But most of the things that that we develop to fit in our socio-cultural context of the society. And one other thing is about the media literacy network. So one of the things that we have to come up, we have to achieve in the project is to develop active media literacy network. So during March this year, in March this year, in a workshop that we have in Kota Baru on e-learning workshop, we have a meeting, and we form a proton committee for this media literacy network. And we are in the process of to get this media literacy network registered. And eventually it will trigger and to have the national chapter of media literacy in each country. So hoping that if we can establish with your support, inshallah, from the stakeholders support, hopefully that we can think about new project to improve media literacy in each partner country. And for that purpose, we have created a website. So this website, you can find some information about this website, and then of course this is the raw website, and we will continue improve, update this website as our network or association grow. And we would like to have this website a kind of platform in which that can collaborate all the national partners in this project. Now, having said that, we also these Mid-Leads members, Mid-Leads network relies on your support so much. So your input, your ideas on how to make this media literacy education work in each partner's country is very important. And for the time being, at this formative stage, UPM and the Department of Communication will serve as the coordinating organization that integrate the three national chapters. Now, of course, you all are fully aware that one of the key factors about any project development is about sustainability. And sustainability is not only about financial sustainability. The Mid-Leads network will think, in our meetings, will think about a business model and how to sustain the Mid-Leads network. But we also definitely, we want your engagement, all the level stakeholders engagement. You want your collaboration, we want your support, so that we can have a good program and activities for the benefit of the society. Alright, I would like to say thank you for people from the NGO and our academics from other universities for the and we have also friends from Embassy of Iran with us. Thank you for coming. Let's show your interest in this project. Maybe something can be kicked off an extension of the project. And a couple of our student leaders. To me, student leaders are opinion leaders. So they will talk, they will also carry about this, our MOOC, as well as about the importance of media literacy in our society. So what I'm trying to say, I think this is my keyword here, all right? Your support, yeah, our stakeholders, not only that one that are present here, but we will work, we will invite institutions to be partners in addition to individuals, members to this network. We will do this after this Mid-Lit Network Sustainable meeting. So we need your ideas, we need your support, and what are the things that we can do collectively in order to advance, in order to raise the level of critical media literacy in the society. One of the outcomes of this Mid-Lit project is the media literacy MOOC. So we hope that, not only we hope, that is our plan, that is our intention. We intend that we want to take that our media literacy MOOC to be a flagship program for the Mid-Lit network together with the stakeholders, with us. And this open learning platform is already been included. For example, in Putra MOOC is already there. So we have integrated this open learning platform at the UPM's MOOCs level, and eventually it is also in the UMK University. And then this our MOOC, the Malaysian Media Literacy MOOC, is jointly produced by UPM and UMK. Thank you to my partners from UMK for their support, for their hard work in order to deliver one of the core objective or the core milestone that we need to achieve in this project. But okay, our media literacy for social change online course, our MOOC, is meant for the young people. Right now, we have is in English language, but eventually we'll work on to produce in a local language. And during this project period, we'll keep on working, improving on this MOOC. We have already tested this MOOC involving about 40 students. And of course, that is not enough to see what is going to happen with this. But after today, this course will be made public. And then from there, we know how does our target group will react and will respond to this course. So we can track what is wrong or what is problem, what are the things or what are the shortcomings that we need to be addressed in this moment. And this, as I said, that this is only just a beginning. This is the version of 1.0. And we will come up with an improved version with the involvement of stakeholders. We like to engage the media practitioners to help develop the content, to make it more practical, more current in the context of what is going on in the media industry. So, as I said, this is just a beginning. There is more work that needs to be done, a lot of work that needs to be done, but we cannot do it alone. And of course, my colleagues here that we cannot be doing alone on media literacy education separately. I know our colleagues, Prof. Zaid is supposed to be here, is not here yet. She has been working on media literacy. and many other peoples. And there are also ministries and some small works on media literacy. We need to work collectively in order to have a more impact to the society rather than working independently or separately. And that is for that reason for today we have this public event is to disseminate, to promote, and to get the stakeholders' engagement. Alright? So we hope that with the stakeholders' support from the NGO, from the media organization, from our friend academicians, we want to take this our media literacy, our Malaysia MOOC, as well as the mid-net to the next level. We want to make our MOOC as interesting, as very responsible, as very effective. But again, we cannot do that alone. Right? So we need engagement and support of other people. All right? And of course, when we come with this, when we have this national chapter, of course, this stakeholders that is relevant in the media literacy education is very important to be involved in the project beyond the project duration. Therefore, I strongly seek stakeholders' cooperation helps in taking our missions to the right place. So now let me end my introduction here with this note. The way we look at reality is conditioned by the habit of our media use. So in this context, that it is important for us as an educator, as a social activist, as a media practitioner, it is important for us to be collectively to work to promote critical media literacy in the society. So with that, I end my presentation. Thank you for your time to be with us here. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.